You're listening to the best of Phil's Gang. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Bill Grandy.
Look at the other economies, Germany, Japan, every country that you mentioned that does have negative yields right now, their economies are in a shambles, right? If we have to get to that point of negative yields or 0% rates here because of the fact that our economy has slowed down so much and we've really gotten to that recession, I look at it as people are going to get really scared and start leaving the market.
Well, they're not going to leave the market. What they're going to do is dump their stocks, and folks like me, professionals, will be selling short the market, and our gang members, and making a lot more money when the market goes down than going up. The reason why, because when they pull a bid out of the market goes down 10 times faster than it goes up, because there's no support. That's what we're looking forward to. This is amazing. I mean, it's really amazing what's going on. We're within inches of an all-time new high. Think about it. And the economy couldn't be in worse shape. We have budget deficits at $1 trillion. We have trade deficits. The consequences between a budget deficit and a trade deficit is incredible. The biggest one, loss of jobs. It's just amazing. The national debt is rising 36% faster than the economy is growing, but we're inches away from an all-time new high. And yet they're wanting to cut rates. The reason they're cutting rates, even thinking of going to negative rates, where the bank pays you, or you pay the bank, put your money in the bank. It's just crazy. But they have convinced people, even when rates, they can't raise rates. Remember what happened when they raised rates? The market went down 20%. You think that would convince everybody, wait a minute, the economy's in bad shape if we can't raise rates. And now with them wanting to raise rates down to zero again, you would think people would say, well, the economy is bad. But just the opposite. Why? Because you have the folks out there ready to take parking space in your head.
As you look at the U.S., we continue to be the bright spot of growth. I don't see in any way a U.S. recession.
It's just a wonderful world we're living in.
Amazing.
Our economy is surging along. It's surging. It's a rocket ship right now.
And you have to admit, things are going well. There's euphoria in the air.
So they're telling us all that when we couldn't have the worst news as far as the economy's growth. Jobs, they're all weak. Most are part-time. Most are health care. The middle-class jobs, manufacturing, construction, where a person can make a decent wage, those jobs are gone. So the jobs we get the first Friday of each month are lousy jobs, mostly service jobs, especially healthcare jobs. The government each day is spending $6 billion more than it takes in an income. Why? Because we don't have enough good jobs for them to tax. Remember, a strong economy is when you're growing good jobs, where people have a decent job with decent benefits. And decent, when they finish paying all their bills and their taxes, they have some money left over. So if they want, they can begin some business called startup businesses. And remember, the startup business, that's the backbone of our economy. The backbone. And who puts up those businesses? And that money is the middle class, because from manufacturing, construction are middle class. Those are middle class folks. They're the foundation of our economy. And with that extra money they make to start up businesses, that's the backbone of our economy. That's where 70% of our jobs come from. But that's not happening. For every $1 the government takes in revenues, it's spending $2.06. But we're inches away from an all-time high. 78% of our workforce, 157 million people, working paycheck to paycheck. Think about that. And more than half are making less than $30,000 a year. The other half, average, $42,000 to $48,000 a year. What are you, nuts? We have the highest amount of part-time jobs every first Friday of the month. We're averaging 300,000 part-time jobs. And we're shrinking the jobs in the high-paying tech area, for example. 56, we were told last week that how he was all excited. 500,000 people came in to take a job. Remember this last week?
How about the idea that 571,000 Americans came back to the labor force last month? Mm-hmm. Over 500,000 people said, you know what, I want a piece of the action.
What a bunch of baloney. 500,000 people. We have 95 million people who can't get a job. He's 500,000, he gets all excited.
And listen, we know a lot of these are lower paying jobs.
Oh, yeah, he's admitting that now. Oh, you never said that before. If they're low-paying jobs, then how could the economy be doing this?
Our economy is surging along. It's surging.
So if you're getting a minimum wage job, terrible jobs, bartender jobs, healthcare jobs, how can the economy be a rocket ship? Well, we saw this, and we saw what happened. They raised the rates, and look what happened. The market dropped 20% back in October. It just amazes me. The middle class. That's what builds the economy. They talk about Obama came in with his communist friends, and they wanted to redistribute the wealth. He was the first president in history. 45 presidents, about 278 years. He's the only president in history ever came up with the idea of let's stop economic growth. We're going to replace economic growth with redistribution of wealth, which is a socialist system. The best redistribution of wealth is middle-class wealth. By taking that wealth, that extra wealth, that they pay their bills, their taxes, they have enough money left over because they work in good, decent manufacturing, construction jobs, and then they start their own businesses, which employ 70% of the people in this country. See, that's what we should be doing. That's not happening. But yet they tell us every day how great the economy is, how strong things are.
First is the strength of our economy. It really is an outstanding performer. We still have strong growth.
Productivity is risen 73%. Yet wages go all the way back to the 70s. In the last 40 years, wages have gone up 12%. So even when they had productivity going up, when corporations plowed their profits back into new machinery and equipment so you could produce more goods for them, they still weren't giving you wage increases. Why? Because of outsourcing. That's when outsourcing really started in the 70s and the 80s and 90s. Why pay you? Why pay you? Just like now. Stock buybacks. Companies make profits. So let's say they're making $2.2 trillion a year. They go borrow another $2 trillion a year, put it together, and they buy stocks of their own company. Stock buybacks so they can get richer. Right? So there's no productivity. And when there's no productivity, you don't get a wage increase. So folks, every day go to work, you can't get a pay increase because your CEO is taking the profits, and what is he doing? Buying his own shares back, the company's shares back. So the stock price goes up because his wage or his salary is tied to stock. Yours not. Yet we're inches away from a record high. How could that be? How can that be? When our debt is killing our economy. $22 trillion in debt, killing our economy, but we're inches away from a new high. How can that be? I'll explain when I get back. Don't miss it. Phil's Gang. Be right back after this break.
You're listening to The Best of Phil's Gang. Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
We make sure our gang members are positioned to sell the market short with the same ease as going long. So you join the gang for $39.95, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You decide when you join the gang of our membership group what you want to follow. So let's say you decide you want to start following gold. Okay, so let's say you're going to follow AU. And by the way, we started to buy AU on May 30th. We're up 89%. We're there every day to tell our members what to do. At 2 o'clock, there's the video. Or if you want to be aggressive and you want to be a real trader, just come to my class every day from 9:30 to 11. That's your choice. If you get confused, you get a hold of us. You have your own personal coach, for God's sakes. And if you do exactly what we tell you in that video every day, you'll be making money consistent.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
We make sure our gang members are positioned to sell the market short with the same ease as going long. So you join the gang for $39.95, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You decide when you join the gang of our membership group what you want to follow. So let's say you decide you want to start following gold. Okay, so let's say you're going to follow AU. And by the way, we started to buy AU on May 30th. We're up 89%. We're there every day to tell our members what to do. At 2 o'clock, there's the video. Or if you want to be aggressive and you want to be a real trader, just come to my class every day from 9:30 to 11. That's your choice. If you get confused, you get a hold of us. You have your own personal coach, for God's sakes. And if you do exactly what we tell you in that video every day, you'll be making money consistent.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com. Give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. The S&P did make an all-time new high, but what's amazing is, if you think about it, we're making these new highs when the economy is in the worst state of affairs ever. National debt's the largest ever, $22 trillion. Our interest cost annually on the national debt right now is over $400 billion, and we have to borrow that money. We have to borrow remember, we borrowed money from China. Now we have to borrow from China more money to pay their interest. We borrow money from them to pay interest. But we're at all-time new high on stocks. The national debt's rising 36% faster than the economy's growing. The government each day spending $6 billion more than it takes in income. For every $1 the government takes in revenue, spends $2.06. But yet, we're at a new high.
Yeah, baby.
I mean, think about this. It's just amazing, isn't it? I mean, it sounds like somebody's nuts.
That's nuts.
It really is. And what's the answer? Why? How could this be? When we got so many lousy jobs, we can't grow our economy above 3%. Our budget deficits are the largest in our country's history. That kills your economy. I mean, it just, our government's net worth is negative now because of it. We have a negative net worth at $20.4 trillion. So let's put that in perspective. From the time you go to bed and I go to bed, and by the time our feet hit the bedroom floor in the morning, the government lost another $1.5 trillion. But we're inches away from a new high. They're all giddy about it. And we have to borrow more money from China.
That's nuts.
And each quarter-point rate hike adds another $50 billion to our annual interest cost, which is now $450 billion. And because our country is broke, and we have to even borrow the interest that we pay on $22 trillion. So our economy, let's think about it. We're so broke because once we pay the interest, we have nothing left. Remember, we steal the money from Social Security. And because we don't have any money left, our government has no money to fix our bridges and roads because of our enormous debt. Isn't that crazy? I mean, we got like 47 million bridges that need to be fixed. They're classified as dangerous. They should be closed, but they're still open. We can't fix them because we're broke. And the economy in the past 10 years has not grown 3%. Oh, they kept telling how it's going to grow.
It looks like it's 4-ish. I'd be thrilled if it was 3+. We are getting 3.
No, we never got 3, Larry. We never got a 3 annualized GDP.
We could grow this economy at 4 or 5%.
So which is it, Larry? 3, 4, 4-ish, 5-ish, 3-ish, 2-ish? What is this shit? What is this? Everything's ishes. How about 4-ish? How about a steady 3-ish? Try to do that. 10 years, we couldn't even get to 3-ish. It's unbelievable, right? We have such an enormous debt. It's unbelievable. And most people don't even understand what debt is. They really don't. See, we need to have economic growth when you have debt. When you have $22 trillion in national debt plus another $100 trillion in debt. Remember, it's not $22 trillion. Everybody talks about $22 trillion. Nobody ever talks about the $122 trillion. Don't forget, we have Social Security, we have Medicare, Medicaid, we have another $100 trillion on top of the 22. That's $122 trillion. That's our debt. Now, you need economic GDP growth of at least a minimum of 3%. But you really need now 4 to 5%. Why? So we can sustain that debt. See, economic growth is so important. You got to increase our incomes from high-paying middle-class manufacturing construction jobs, so to raise our standard of living, so we pay more taxes to government, so to help our country sustain our national debt. And not just that, but to increase our defense budget to keep us safe and strong, so we can continue to run productive lives. That's not what's going on. That's not what's going on. Our wages are not increasing because we lost all our high-paying jobs by outsourcing to China and Vietnam and everywhere else. You can't have a national debt going up 36% faster than your economy is growing and sustain the debt. That's why you go into a recession. Everything we have right now is saying we're going into a recession. But the gibberish, oh, no, we're not going to recession. Oh, don't pay attention to those yield curves, whatever those things are. You don't know what they are.
Remember that yield curve?
Yes.
It's still inverted. What's the 10-year is what?
147.
And the 2-year?
1.47, and the 2 years 1.51.
No, that's a big inversion.
Still inverted, yeah.
So what? The Dow's up 500 points.
We're so broke. We have to borrow interest. And because we're so broke, our government has no money to invest into energy, into research and development, or our infrastructure, roads and so forth. So what do? They steal money from Social Security. Oh, they leave a note behind, say we give you an IOU. 54,259 of our bridges are classified structurally deficient. 47,000 of the 54,259 bridges are classified as dangerous and should be closed, but they're not closed, they're open, and you and I go over them each day. It's estimated, we're so broke, it's estimated to take 80 years to repair all 47,000. Yet, we're inches away from an all-time new high.
Wow!
Why? It's called stock buybacks. That's what it's called. CEOs keep buying their company stock back. They keep getting rich, and everybody else is going to suffer. When I get back, I'm going to show you why our gang never suffers.
You're listening to The Best of Phil's Gang. Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the markets open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
We make sure our gang members are positioned to sell the market short with the same ease as going long. So you join the gang for $39.95, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You decide, when you join the gang, of our membership group, what you want to follow. So let's say you decide you want to start following gold. Okay, so let's say you're going to follow AU. And by the way, we started to buy AU on May 30th. We're up 89%. We're there every day to tell our members what to do. At 2 o'clock, there's the video. Or if you want to be aggressive and you want to be a real trader, just come to my class every day from 9:30 to 11. That's your choice. If you get confused, you get a hold of us. You have your own personal coach, for God's sakes. And if you do exactly what we tell you in that video every day, you'll be making money consistently. consistent.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
We make sure our gang members are positioned to sell the market short with the same ease as going long. So you join the gang for $39.95, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You decide when you join the gang of our membership group what you want to follow. So let's say you decide you want to start following gold. Okay, so let's say you're going to follow AU. And by the way, we started to buy AU on May 30th. We're up 89%. We're there every day to tell our members what to do. At 2 o'clock, there's the video. Or if you want to be aggressive and you want to be a real trader, just come to my class every day from 9:30 to 11. That's your choice. If you get confused, you get a hold of us. You have your own personal coach, for God's sakes. And if you do exactly what we tell you in that video every day, you'll be making money consistent.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
We make sure our gang members are positioned to sell the market short with the same ease as going long. So you join the gang for $39.95, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You decide when you join the gang of our membership group what you want to follow. So let's say you decide you want to start following gold. Okay, so let's say you're going to follow AU. And by the way, we started to buy AU on May 30th. We're up 89%. We're there every day to tell our members what to do. At 2 o'clock, there's the video. Or if you want to be aggressive and you want to be a real trader, just come to my class every day from 9:30 to 11. That's your choice. If you get confused, you get a hold of us. You have your own personal coach, for God's sakes. And if you do exactly what we tell you in that video every day, you'll be making money consistent.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. You're listening to the best of Phil's Gang. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang radio show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. If you have a mobile device, go to my site, philsgang.com. I want to show you on my color-coded chart, AU. That was the first gold stock that I told my members, I got my members in, AU. And AU, if you look on the chart, and you'll see on May 30th, it was the first day it turned green. It's still green today. And we're up on that stock, AU, okay, 90%. 90%. Now, obviously, we've taken profits on the way up. We just don't let them just keep running. Of course, but we don't get out of the stock. We always take some profits and we stay in. We always follow the stock through. But now we're going to get ready. Now, this is AU. It's doing beautifully. But you notice how we got in when it went from red to green, because that tells us the institutions are switching their money back into AU. This was right after they inverted the yield curve. Take Hovanian. I'm putting that one up now. HOV, that's a builder. HOV. Now, HOV, look how red it was. Then Hovanian finally started to turn green on August 22nd. On August 22nd, it turned green. And so we bought it. And look how beautiful it's doing right now. We're up now about 22% in Hovanian. Or 33%. But see how it went from red to green? All you have to do is follow. You just have to follow our video that we post at 2 o'clock. It works. It's $39.95. Try it for 1 month. There's no contract. If you think I'm full of garbage, okay, then you walk away at the end of the month. Otherwise, you stay with us. I'm going to reach out and help you every day, and you're going to turn around and help St. Jude. $39.95 a month. It works. But let's get back to what's going on with this market today, this big rally. It's not going to last. It's on speculation. They got one hung low over there, whispers, hey, this is going to be the big one.
破坏香港社会秩序，损害香港的根本利益。
China is a problem for us because they're our banker. Because of remember, the ideology of Obama of redistribution of wealth, of getting rid of the middle class, which is the backbone to our economy, foundation of our economy, and the business they create, okay, is the backbone. Always remember that. The middle class is what grows America, okay, because the middle class, what jobs do the middle class get? It's always in manufacturing and construction. And with that money, they can then take and start their own businesses, startup businesses, which is 68% of our jobs. They're the backbone. Obama, remember, that contradicts the core principle and his ideology of socialism, which everyone's got to be equal. You don't want to go. He can't stand the middle class because you can't have a socialist country with a middle class. He can't stand the middle class. So what happened, he comes in and he decides that he's going to do redistribution. He's going to tax the middle class, take the money from them, and then redistribute that money to people who don't want to work. And you remember that when Pelosi said, look, are you just working to cover health insurance? Don't worry, we'll give it to you free. See, that's socialism. It doesn't work. It doesn't work because when you keep taking money, you keep taxing and taking the money from the people who are the producers, at some point they have less money to invest. And all of a sudden they're not investing anymore. You can't take any more money from them. As a result, here's what happened with our economy in 8 of the last 10 years. Our national debt increased by $22 trillion. Our interest rate that we have to pay went from $250 billion to this year will be almost $500 billion. Our national debt is rising 36% faster than the economy is growing. Our government each day spends $6 billion more than it takes in. For every $1 our government takes in, it spends $2.06. As a result, our net worth, the United States government, is in the hole $20 trillion. That is because of redistribution. And Trump came in, he's trying to turn it around, and he can't. He's having trouble. Because when he came in, remember, manufacturing was destroyed. It's still the weakest in 10 years. Construction was destroyed. The weakest in 17. He don't have any money to go out and do road construction, infrastructure. That's why he's having such a problem. But here's the problem. The China, when you go to China, you're not going to say to China, I'm going to dictate to you. I'm going to dictate to you what kind of terms there's going to be with our new deal, our new trade deal. How can you do that? You can't do that. China is our biggest lender. They lend us money. They're our biggest lender. We owe China a boatload of money. They're holding $1.1 trillion in treasuries. They loan us the money by buying our treasuries. Now they turn around and say to us, wait a minute. If you keep demanding getting rid of the transfers where we tell your companies to come over from the United States, we want all your information, we want all your algorithms, and you got to partner up with us. If you tell us to stop, we're not going to do that, because what we'll do is we'll put a demand and we'll start selling the treasuries. And that means your interest rates are going to go up to 10%, which will put you in a depression. You think we're going to dictate? We're going to dictate to our banker? So this little scheme today of Larry Kudlow, Moore, this is what they do. Remember, the reason the market went up is not because of China. It had nothing to do with it. Remember, the market went up today because of the plunger team. Now, I'm not talking about the Secretary of Treasury, the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve, the Securities and Exchange Commission chairman, or the chairman of Commodities Future Trading Commission. Not talking about them. Remember what happened when Trump took over. Remember for the first month, Kudlow was at the White House, but no one knew what the hell he was doing there because Cohen didn't leave yet. Cohen was his top advisor. Well, here's what his job was. His job was to form a new plunger team. But they would mask it. They wouldn't call it a plunger team because there's already a plunger team. Trump didn't trust the existing plunger team. He didn't trust the chairperson of the Fed, the chairperson of the Securities Exchange Commission. He didn't trust the chair of the Futures Trading Commission. So he says to Kudlow, you put your own team together, which he did. Moore, okay, and Laffer. And you form your own plunger team. And that's what they did. They formed their own. You know what they did to mask it? They call it a cabinet. They refer to it as a cabinet position. So what they do is every morning, if the market, you'll notice, if the market, their job is to make sure the market doesn't drop during the day more than 5%. Every day, you ever notice when the market goes down and you close down, we're down 200 points, the next morning the market always opens up ahead 45, 65, 75 points? That's because the plunger team comes in and buys market futures or stock indices or individual stocks from mutual funds to make sure the market can't go down. So if it closes down 200 points, let's say it closed down 200 points today, guarantee you see it's open, the implied open in the morning will be up 55, 65, 75 points because they went out and bought market future stock indices and individual stocks from mutual funds. And that's what they do during the day. But guess what? They're not bigger than the market. They're not bigger than the market. Because they can't keep doing this. Why? Because the economy has been destroyed from within for the last 10 years with redistribution of wealth. We didn't get anywhere. And when you have a national debt that's rising 36% faster than the economy, and you have a government that has to spend $6 billion more than it takes in every day, and they got to go to China and borrow it, they can buy all the cabinet, the new plunger team can go and buy all the stock indices they want. It will not stop a crash. So join my gang, and when we get big rallies like this, here we are. We're up in NE, 22%. Hovanian, we're up 33%. We take advantage of this, but we're also going to be prepared when it collapses. We'll be making on the way down with the same ease as we make on the way up. 877-600-GANG. Call now. Join my gang. $39.95. It works.
You're listening to the best of Phil's Gang. Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Tell you every time I'm on the air, join my gang. Try it. Try it for 30 days. AT&T, we got a 3% profit so far in May. Our Goldman Sachs are up 6%. Our Intel, we have a profit of 16% shorting it. Caterpillar, we're up 11% shorting it. And Schlumberger, we're up 18% because we shorted it. That's how you make money in this game.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
We make sure our gang members are positioned to sell the market short with the same ease as going long. So you join the gang for $39.95, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You decide when you join the gang of our membership group what you want to follow. So let's say you decide you want to start following gold. Okay, so let's say you're going to follow AU. By the way, we started to buy AU on May 30th. We're up 89%. We're there every day to tell our members what to do. At 2 o'clock, there's the video. Or if you want to be aggressive and you want to be a real trader, just come to my class every day from 9:30 to 11. That's your choice. If you get confused, you get a hold of us. You have your own personal coach, for God's sakes. And if you do exactly what we tell you in that video every day, you'll be making money consistent.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
We make sure our gang members are positioned to sell the market short with the same ease as going long. So you join the gang for $39.95, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You decide when you join the gang of our membership group what you want to follow. So let's say you decide you want to start following gold. Okay, so let's say you're going to follow AU. And by the way, we started to buy AU on May 30th. We're up 89%. We're there every day to tell our members what to do. At 2 o'clock, there's the video. Or if you want to be aggressive and you want to be a real trader, just come to my class every day from 9:30 to 11. That's your choice. If you get confused, you get a hold of us. You have your own personal coach, for God's sakes. And if you do exactly what we tell you in that video every day, you'll be making money consistent.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com and give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, we have a fake narrative that there's an insider in China who is telling everyone this is the big one in October. They're going to break through.
这种严重为破坏香港社会秩序。
That's not going to happen. So the poor people who are jumping in this market today get all excited seeing going up. You should have been in it before today. Today is the bonus of being in early. Give me an example. When you're with us, we make sure our members are in early. Take a look at Hovanian. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Okay, go to my site, philsgang.com, if you've got a mobile device. You see the big rally today? Well, that's because we didn't buy it today. We bought Hovanian in August 22nd. So now we have a 33% profit. So what do we do on a big day like today when it's going up? We take profits, called selling into the noise. You buy on the rumor, sell into the fact. So you take some profits. Other people now are jumping in Hovanian right at $10.72 on the stupid rumor. It's unbelievable. That won't happen if you're with me. It won't happen. It's just, it's so frustrating because when these people come on TV, here, give me an example. When, for example, I know the difference between an economy that's a good economy and what makes a good economy. Okay? I know what makes a good economy. A good economy is when you can get these CEOs to stop being greedy and start with the stock buybacks and plow their money back into the company. But remember, they couldn't do that for 8 years because for 8 years, remember, Obama said, I'm not going to grow the economy. I'm going to grow the welfare state through redistribution of wealth of those people who work hard. We're going to give it to people who don't want to work. Again, here we go. The proof, Nancy Pelosi telling you people to leave their job.
Think of an economy without worrying about keeping their day job.
If you want to be creative and be a musician or whatever, you can leave your work.
Yeah, leave your work. So Pelosi is saying, leave your job if you're working just for insurance. We'll give you free insurance. Well, how do they get free insurance? It's taken from the middle class person, which is the strongest part of our economy. They take it from him. They tax him, take it from him, redistribute to people who don't want to work. But at some point, when you keep taking and taking and taking from the worker, from the rainmaker, he doesn't have enough money to keep investing. He's gone. And that's why our middle class has dropped 32% in the last 8 years under Obama. But Obama now, he just bought a $15 million house in Martha's Vineyard. He's got a $10 million house in New York State. He just got a $64 million book deal. He just did some TV deal. He's making $132 million. Boy, with Netflix, but gee, he's not talking about redistribution of his wealth now, is he? Where's his wealth? How come he's not out there saying, I should redistribute my wealth? Let's all go this weekend down to his new house at Martha's Vineyard. Let's all meet down there with signs. Redistribute your wealth to us. Remember what you told us when you were elected. What redistribution of wealth meant. For us not to work. For us, remember, to disincentivize work. And that because the government was going to take care of us. We'd all be on the same footing. We'd all be equal. Everything would be equal. We all get the same pay. That's what you told us. But you're not equal anymore, are you, you phony? You're not equal anymore. You took care of yourself just like you took care of the bankers. And you took care of Wall Street because you said to them, hey, I'm going to come on. I got reelected by BSing everybody. Tell them I'm going to redistribute wealth and I'm going to be a socialist. Just like they're doing now. All the Democrats right now running for president, all BSers, all saying they want socialism. When the three top contenders are millionaires, including Bernie Sanders. All a bunch of BS. That's all BS. So you're never going to take, and you're never going to wipe out no one's going to ever live in who wants to live in a country, okay, where they take your wealth and give it to people who don't work? That disincentivizes you. That's nuts. So my deal is to make my members money. So while they're doing this crazy stuff, here, listen, here's Larry Kudlow. Again, listen to what he says. Another total lie.
The ISM purchasing managers are showing great strength in both manufacturing and services.
Oh, really?
We saw manufacturing decline across this country. Now, manufacturers are grappling, of course, with trade uncertainty, tariffs, and slowing global growth. Some are choosing to cut CapEx. In St. Louis, as
darn right, there's no CapEx going on. Look, I can't fix that stuff. I can't go against their plunger team. I can't do any of that. Even Hannity's having a trouble. Remember Hannity? Now he's still singing in the wind.
Everyone knows Fusion GPS was the political strategy firm paid for by the Clinton campaign to dig up Russian dirt.
How many times have we heard that same speech from Hannity? Over and over and over. They're not going to do anything. They're not going to prosecute anybody. They're not going to prosecute Hillary Clinton. They're not going to prosecute Comey. They're not going to prosecute any FBI agent. They're too smart. Hannity, for 2 years, been saying the same speech.
Everyone knows Fusion GPS was the political strategy.
Forget that. You know what you should know? What stock should I buy next? Now that the market's going up 400 points, how do I protect myself? That's what I do with my gang. I take care of them. You know, it's amazing with my gang. I've had this for 20 years. As long as they don't lose money, they stay with me forever. They stay with me forever. They don't want to lose money, that's all. But we do better than that. We do much better than that. And we help you every day. But you got to do your part. You got to help St. Jude when you're making money. $39.95. We haven't changed this price in 20 years. But I can't go and fight these people, these jibber jabbers. They're terrible. The stupidity of these people it's not just the stupidity, the dishonesty of these people. The intellectual dishonesty, how they'll sit there and lie to you every day. Instead of protecting you today, they should have said, wait a minute. The market's up 400 points, so here's what you should do. Take your best stocks that are rallying because of this. When you see them rally today, go in and start taking profits from them. if you're going to jump in today and a stock's running up, and it's already ran up today, but don't chase it. Don't get in it today. Wait. But if you're already in it and you caught this gain today, take some profits from the gain. Don't get out, but sell into the gain. That's what they should be saying. And they should also be saying that, look, at this point right now, this economy's dead. After 8 years of redistribution of wealth, and the economy is dead because guess what? We can't survive when we have so many bills. We can't survive when we have a national debt this large. We can't survive when we have historic budget deficit of $100 billion, historic trade deficit of $80 billion. I'm sorry. We had a signal, and the signals we have is the inversion of the yields on the 2 over 10 and the 3 month over 10. But what does Varney tell you? Oh, don't pay attention to him. Pay attention to our secret guy that we got. One hung low. He told us this is going to be the big one. We got an insider. What a bunch of garbage that is.
So what?
It's unbelievable. So we're always looking out. What is the next group that's going to run? We caught gold before anybody else did. Now we're catching oil before anybody else. I mean, look at our NE. Our NE is up right now 22%. And every day nobody's buying oil, but we caught it. And you put it up on my chart, NE. This is what we do for our gang every day. We don't listen to this noise. So here's NE. Look, beautiful. She went from red to green. Look at this. You know how much the stock is? We bought it on September 4th for $142. $142 we bought. I mean, $1.42. $1.42 we bought this stock for our gang members. I mean, this is unbelievable. It's up, NE is up now 22%. Look, join my gang. We have a lot of fun. Okay, it works. You can build your wealth. But if anybody believes all this debt that's been built up not only for our country, but for our consumers can survive, you're nuts. It's not going to happen. In the meantime, let's make money as the market goes up, make money as it comes down. Join my gang, waiting for your call.
Listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.